Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Deja. Welcome to the Apocalyptic Hippie family channel, and I'm coming at you with another video. It's kind of different this time. I'm doing a makeup video. I haven't done one of those in a long time, and the season is coming to an end. So this makeup look can be for Christmas, it could be for New Year's Eve, whatever you want it to be. So I just decided that I'm going to come on and give a little simple smoky eye. It's going to be black. I'm wearing like this black Christmas theme top right now. Y'all can't really see it, but yeah, it has like the reds and stuff on it. But I'm gonna do a black smoky eye with a little bit of red, maybe, I don't know just yet, and with a nice little vampy red lip. I don't know why I like looking gothic in the winter time. And this white hair, if y'all seen this video of me installing this wig, y'all should give it a like. Give this video a like right now, because look at this. I slayed this. It's like oh, excuse me. But anyway, I'm just gonna film this video of me making doing my makeup, and we're just gonna have a conversation. I have my phone right here. It's on the charger, a little platform charger, and I just have a few things that I want to talk about, because it's, like I said, it's the ending of 2020, and I just want to talk about my year, from start to finish, from January of us moving here to now, and how I've progressed and all that type of stuff. I want to talk about how I've healed myself over the course of this year, because I feel like I've been through a lot of things, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So I want to talk about how I healed myself from that type of stuff, and I also want to talk about what I'm looking forward to in 2021. So yeah, let's just get started. I already primed my face. Well, not primed my face. I already did my sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I already done my base. I already did the contour, concealer, powder, all that type of stuff, and I already sprayed my face with setting spray. So if y'all can see my area, it's a complete mess, but I guess we could start. I'm gonna grab me a flat brush like this one, and I'm going to try out this Maybelline Color Tattoo Risk Maker 24-hour little pot right here. Yeah, it's an eyeshadow pot, and it's black. I hope it's black. I bought it because it was black, and I don't know where the box went, but it's Maybelline in the color black. So we're just gonna use that as a base. Should I use that as a base? I think I will. I think I'm gonna use this as a base. So I'm just gonna take that flat brush, and I'm gonna load it up on my little paintbrush. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, because I do like to enjoy a slow process on putting my makeup on. So if this video is too long, guys, I apologize, but this is also a video of me just talking about life right now. Like, I'm chilling, leaning up against this background, that's right here. So it's like I'm just chilling and doing my makeup. So first things first. Sorry. Anyway, got the build up right here, and I'm just going to put it on pretty messily. It doesn't have to be perfect right now, because we're gonna end up smoking it out anyway. January, in January, me and Dylan moved to Washington from Kentucky, right? And we took a road trip across country. So we drove from Kentucky to Louisiana, Louisiana to Texas, Texas to whatever's after Texas. Not to sound messed up as that sound, but yeah. For the powder, I'm gonna use this NYX powder right here. I've been having it for years, so I'm just gonna use that. I need to find something to dump it onto because it's in this little tube and it's really hard. So I'm gonna take my little palette, dump out a little bit, and just put that to the side and hope that I don't knock it over. It is shimmery though, but that's fine. And I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, a little fluffy brush. What is this? The Luxie 249 brush, and I'm gonna use that and buff it into the creases right here. But I'm going to tap that into it. But anyway, me and Dylan took a road trip along with his mother across country to get here. It was cool. We had a few issues or whatever. We had some tough moments on the road because opinions weren't lining up or agreeing with each other. So yeah. And that was about it. In January, we basically set up everything. We enjoyed our environment. I got a tour of Washington from Dylan and his brother Kyle. Y'all have met him a few times in our previous videos. And that was January. February, I really don't remember that much of February because I feel like we were so involved in getting ready to go to Bali, which we went in March. So I'll just jump to March. In March, I believe March 1st is when we went to the airport and we went to Bali, Indonesia, and we stayed there for 28 days. It would have been a complete month, but COVID happened. So when COVID happened, it forced us to come back home, and it kind of put a damper on everything. But we were really concerned because we wouldn't want to get stuck in a country and we had to pay for a visa, and our money was running low at that time. So it was like, okay, this is fine, we can handle going back home and just getting back to the real life with everybody else. So we get home in the ending of March, beginning of April, and April was okay. Like, April was really chill. Like, it was me and Dylan's basically an actual full month into COVID. So everybody else is already maybe 3 months into COVID, and we were just starting. So we were like, yeah, we could do this. This ain't shit. Like, we can handle this, blah, blah, blah. And then come May and June, that's when like my mental started to go down, like really, really bad. Like, my mental shift, because we couldn't go out and explore like we did in January when we first got here, and it was really taking a toll on me. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself. Like, I couldn't get a job because of COVID, shut down everything in the beginning. Dylan couldn't get work because he's in the food industry, like working in restaurants and with bougie people. So we couldn't get jobs, and our monies that we had saved up was basically gone at this point. So we were really stressing out. We felt like, well, I felt like I lost my independence and my individuality because I was just stuck home and I couldn't get creative because I didn't have money to buy the things that I wanted. So it really just drove me nuts because I wanted to do projects, but I didn't have the finances in order to get the things that I needed for these projects. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. This eyeshadow, I'm just gonna blend it into my eyebrow a little bit, give it a little bit of shape. I don't know why I do that, but I blend it up into my eyebrow. But what, June was still dark and all that type of stuff, but it got better when it got closer to my birthday because I knew my mom was coming into town, so I had new people to be around, new personalities or whatever, because you know, when you stay in the house with the same people all the time, it's like, okay, I know what you're about already. I need new interaction. Like, not being around other people and spending time with other people was driving me freaking crazy. Like, I'm tired of y'all. Like, no offense, but I was tired of my boyfriend and his mom and her dog and all that stuff, and I just wanted to be around other people that were like, understood me in a different type of way. Like, I like makeup, I like fashion, I like spirituality. Like I like all that type of stuff, and I feel like I didn't have anybody to talk about that with. Granted, Dylan, he's into those type of things too, but it's not a girl, you know. And I have my best friend Destiny, but she's all the way across the country dealing with her own emotions, own things and stuff like that. We still talked, but it's like I felt like I couldn't open up to anybody, and that technically that's my fault. I should feel like I'm comfortable enough to open up to people and let them know what's going on with me, you know. Like if I consider them a close friend like that, I should automatically just, not automatically, but just feel comfortable enough to talk to them about something that's bothering me. But I couldn't do it. Like that's my thing, and that's one of my not traits, but like things that I do that I'm trying to get over, because that's so toxic. Like how do I want somebody to love me if I can't even open up and communicate my problems? Does that make sense? Like I couldn't, it's hard for me to open up to anyone, and that's my fault. That's completely my fault, because growing up I was like, I never talked about anything, because it was either when I open my mouth and say something that I really felt, it's like people will be like, oh, you just have an attitude, or you need to fix that attitude, like blah 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 blah. And I know that sounds toxic, because it was toxic, especially growing up as a kid. Is like you want to be heard, you want to be seen, or like you want to be able to communicate with friends and family and stuff. And it's just, it was tough for me growing up. Like me and my mom, we have a great relationship. I love my mama dearly, but I do feel like there was some places that, I don't want to say failed as a mother, but like feel like that could have been better. Like I was still able to talk to my mom, but of course I had to get a little bit older and talk to her about some things. But growing up as a kid, like I just stayed quiet and be emo and be in my emotions and all that type of stuff. But it got better over time. What's next? What came after June? July. Birthday, mom came over, new personalities. July, August. So in August, I was okay in August. I was pretty good. I was in a good headspace. I was positive. I was loving and caring to myself. I got back into my spirituality, and that's when my creativity started to kick back up. So, and I think that's when the YouTube channel started picking, like I started doing more things on the YouTube channel as well. So August was good. September was a dark month. For me, September was probably the darkest month that I've had. And I heard like a lot of YouTubers that I watch on YouTube were saying that September was the most shittiest month for them as well. So I kind of felt like I wasn't alone. Like I think yeah, it was some YouTubers, I can't remember who it was specifically, but there was a few YouTubers that said that September was the worst. And I also believe that November was pretty bad for me too, mentally. But I don't want to put it, I don't want to be, I'm not sure, I'll say that I'm not 100% sure. But October was pretty Gucci. Like October was dope. I enjoyed October because it's like the witchy season, you know, and I think everybody enjoys witchy season. This line is really harsh. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm gonna try to get a fluffier brush and like a little, what is this, Kano in the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna dip into Kano and try to buff this out a little bit because that line's very harsh and that's not cute. So this year has been a lot of ups and downs and all that type of stuff, but at this point in the month of December, I've done a lot of work on myself, a lot of spiritual work, a lot of mental growth type things, and a lot of understanding of who I am. So the first things that I've done to try to like help fix myself is basically do shadow work. Like the first thing that I did was start doing shadow work. I did a creative outlet way of doing shadow work. I got mess all over the floor, but I did a creative way to do my shadow working, and I drew. It was a 14-day challenge, art challenge. Let me see if I can grab my sketchbook and show you guys. But each day was a different type of challenge, and I tried to stick with it as much as possible, but at some point I just got tired of it and just moved on to other things. But one of them was to draw how you see yourself and all that stuff, and this is what I drew. And I colored it and everything, and then something with the world, and I drew the Black Lives Matter, I drew the earth, I drew COVID right there. I just haven't finished coloring it yet, but I just did a whole bunch of shadow working through a creative outlet because I do enjoy art. Like as you saw, I enjoy drawing and painting. I enjoy all that type of stuff, so it only made sense for me to do that, you know. So I did that, and then I did some music healing. It's like the binary sounds for healing. I did that. I did it while I was sleeping. I did it when I was in the tub. I meditated, I prayed, all that type of stuff, trying to contact my spirit guides, trying to contact my ancestors and all that type of stuff. And I took spiritual baths. I tried eating clean for the most part as best as I could, because y'all know that finances isn't necessarily the best for us right now, so I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. And yeah, I just tried to make myself feel better. Me and Dylan, like I said in the previous video, that me and him made a promise to each other and to ourselves to not speak negative about each other or ourselves, and we've literally been sticking to that. Of course we have moments of like slip-ups because the world still sucks, so we'll still have moments of just like being really doubtful and not believing in ourselves and all that type of stuff. But I'll just say what I'm looking forward to in 2020 is the glow up, baby. Like chasing the bag, like getting some shmoney, starting a business. Like that's like top priority in my mind, is like starting a black business, like, and having something of my own, you know. Like sis, like that's all I've dreamt about. Like I'm tired of taking orders from other people, honestly. Like I'm ready to have my own little shindig, you know. And all I can say is for everybody else, to you guys that are watching, is just stay positive. And I know that's so corny, and I know a lot of people say that, but it's so true. It's like, speak that positivity into existence. Like speak the life that you want into existence. That's called the law of attraction. Like I made a video on vision boards, and that's a part of law of attraction. You put it out there, you say that you want it, and the universe will provide it to you in a allowed amount of time. Like you will be treated as long as you're staying positive and putting in the work to reach those goals. That's why I've been putting so much effort into the YouTube channel, because I want the YouTube channel to grow, because I feel like once I get my name out there through YouTube or Instagram, I can have the resources and opportunities in order to make new connections to make my dreams come true. So it's like YouTube is one of the steps of reaching the success level that I want. I don't want to be famous. I'm not going to say I don't want to be famous, but I don't want to be like top tier, like bougie, you can't touch me type level. Like I want it to be like a realistic level. I could still have a regular life in a way, because like being popular or famous low-key scares me, but at the same time I want to have that platform in order to reach many of people and inspire many of people with the things that I do. Like I want to start making music, but finances, I have to wait until I can be able to afford the software, because I have the Apple MacBook Pro, but it has GarageBand, but I don't necessarily understand how to use it, and I've tried to learn it, but I feel like I still need add-ons. I have multiple videos in my watch laters on YouTube to watch so I can learn the type of things that are possible on GarageBand. And I want to start singing, I want to start producing music, like I want to start making content for you guys that are like useful or something completely different, because I'm not no basic beach. Like, I'm not basic, like I'm bomb as hell, but nobody can know that if I don't put myself out there. Does that make sense? Like, I'm unique in my own way. I have yet to meet another person that's exactly like me. Of course, I have my friend Destiny, and she's damn near my twin, but we have some differences, and that goes for everybody out there. But I feel like I can connect with you guys on so many different levels because everybody has their own story, and I want to know you guys' story, but I also want you guys to know my story, because I felt like I've been looked over for so long, and now I'm like, look, it's my time to shine. You feel me? Like, everybody else is having their success, and I'm happy for them and good for them, but it's like, it's my turn now. Like, dead ass, like, it's my turn now. Nothing's gonna stop me. The only thing that's slowing me down, nothing is stopping me. I'm being slowed down right now, but that's okay, because there's probably still more things that I need to learn right now, and that's fine. So I'm just gonna learn everything that I can learn. That way I can step up and be even better than what I thought I was before. Does that make sense? But let me finish up these eyeballs and I'll be right back. I'm using, what is this? Mino in the Warrior palette as well underneath my eyeballs. I'm gonna use a small little mirror so I can look up. I should have started out with a brown, that way I could have blended this all out a little bit better, but it's okay. Sorry guys. Who knows what miracles how you will. Okay, so we're done with this palette. Oh, the base of our eyeshadow is complete, and now I'm basically just going to take my NYX what is this, Primal Colors in the color Hot Red, and I'm gonna take that with a I want to say a fluffy brush, but I'll need a dense fluffy brush, and I don't know if I have one of those. Ooh, I do. So you're gonna take a dense little fluffy brush, I don't know if y'all can see that, and just pack that on, sis. Like, we're not gonna be blending this out, I'm rubbing that in there, but we're just gonna, y'all, if y'all know any reason why the Canon Rebel T3i camera just keeps shutting off in the middle of you filming, is like after every 12 minutes it freaking turns off, and I don't know why, and it makes me very angry. But I went ahead and put a little bit of the NYX primer in the corner of my eyes. I'll probably zoom the camera in so y'all can see this a little bit better in editing, but I put a little bit of concealer there, and I'm refilling up my brush, and we're just gonna pat that. I'm gonna get a smaller mirror so I can see a little bit closer, and we're just gonna pat that. We're not gonna brush it, we're not gonna stroke it, we're not gonna do none of that. We're just gonna press that into the eye so it can pick up all that pigment. You know what, I'm also gonna grab my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I forgot I had this palette, and it has every single red color in it. So I'm gonna open that up too after I finish with the NYX, and we're gonna layer that on top of it. But just gonna pat that in because we want that color payoff, sis. Like, that's the main thing. And that's the main thing I'm worried about too, is the color payoff. Ooh, ooh, and then we can blend that into the black. And then I'll go back over it again with a clean brush so I can blend it out even more. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. When I get in the zone, I get in the zone and I forget that y'all are there. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. But what else am I looking forward to in 2021? I'm looking forward to different energy. I'm looking forward to meeting new people. I'm looking forward to just a brand new lifestyle that I want to begin. I'm looking forward to losing this weight. I'm looking forward to finally getting my BBL. Like, I am looking forward to a lot of freaking things. Like, it's just a matter of making it all happen, you know? So, due time, sis. In due time, it will be happening. I just gotta stay patient. And that's one of my problems is I can't be patient. Like, I'm very impatient. It's hard for me to be waiting. But that's a reason why it's what I have to do now. Because it's one of the things that I don't know how to do. So, universe was like, look, you need to slow down. Take a nap. I don't want to take a nap. Take a nap is what the universe is telling me. Universe is being like, sis, it's not that serious. Like, we get it, but it's not that serious. And I'm like, you right. But still. Oh my goodness. Now we're just blending all that out, guys. From a noob to probably professionals out there to more noobs or whoever. Just be patient. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust the universe to know that they are looking out for you and that you're not alone. No, you're not alone. Like, I'm literally here with you. I keep looking at the viewfinder and I'm sorry, but I am here with you. I got tunnel vision right now and I'm looking straight at you. You can do this. I can do this. We can do this together. Like, we are unstoppable. If you're a woman, you're a freaking goddess. If you're a male, you're a freaking king, a god. If you're a trans, whatever, you got this. You are loved. I am here with you. And the world will be our biatch, you know? It's gonna be alright. And it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be beautiful, to be honest. And you're gonna be caught off guard, or you're gonna come back. You're gonna think of this moment 5 years from now. I'll just say 5 years from now, and you're gonna be like, dang, I did that. I did it. We did it. We all did it. You did it. I did it. My mama did it. Your cousin did it. Your auntie did it. Whoever. We freaking did it, yo. Anyway, let's finish up this makeup look. I'm done rambling. I'm gonna dip into sweetener and I'm gonna dot it right in the middle of that just to give it like a little bit of intercontour highlight into the red. This is the same brush I used for the red, so it's not gonna get destroyed. And I also have some little crystals that I'm gonna put in here too. Should I do white eyeliner or is that overkill? I think that's overkill. So I don't think I'm gonna put eyeliner on, period. Should I? No, I think I'm just gonna put lashes on. So we're just gonna move on. I have a mess over here. This is ridiculous. And I can't even straighten my leg. If y'all could see my setup, y'all would laugh at me. But, oh. Okay. My legs are more spread. I feel better. Put everything away. But y'all, what I said I was doing? No eyeliner, right? No eyeliner. Rhinestones. I got my little rhinestones here, and I got some Swarovski crystals. that I'm going to use that I originally got for my teeth, to do them myself, but I didn't want to do that. So I'm just gonna put like a little dot right there and right there. And then I'm going to grab, I guess I'll grab my finger. I'm sorry if I'm looking down all the time, y'all. It's because I'm literally just trying to figure out what I'm doing. And hold on, I'm gonna use a small mirror, so I'm not messing up the focus, because y'all know my camera doesn't autofocus. And I'm just gonna put that in there. I'm gonna zoom in. Editing Deja, zoom in right now. Hi. But I'm trying to pick up one of these rhinestones right now in the right direction. This is not the right direction, but it's the one direction. Oh, I'm just kidding. And I'm gonna put the other one before this stuff dries. They're a little crooked, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. And now I'm going to put on some mascara. Not this one. Wait, oh. The Rocket Volume Express, the mascara that I've been using for the longest amount of time. Well, recently. And I'm just going to put a light coat so I can get the red off of my lashes. Use this mirror again. Little. And I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna try to dust off a little bit of this here fallout, which isn't much, but it's still something. And now I'm gonna do blush, and I'm not gonna use a regular normal blush. I'm going to go into the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna dip into Morocco. I want like that orangey type of blush. I'm gonna go really lightly, and I'm gonna bloop bloop bloop, just dust that on. I never wore a orange blush before, so this is a first for me, so don't come after me. But I do like this. I look sun-kissed. Maybe put a little bit on the nose, just a little bit, in the chin, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna take Zuri from this same palette with a little flat top angled brush, and I'm gonna do a little eyebrow highlight with this. And yeah, rub off the excess and blend that in just a little bit. You see that? Ain't it pretty? Ooh, it's so pretty. And then blend it in. Ooh. Yo, why y'all didn't tell me this blush look crazy? I'm kidding. So I'm gonna just grab another brush, and no, I'm gonna grab my foundation brush and try. I'm gonna grab my foundation brush and try to blend this back in, because now I look in the viewfinder and I see what it looks like. And just go around it and over it a little bit. That looks better. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna take Zuri again with a little flat top brush, and I'm going to highlight my cupid's bow. And that's it. Now I guess we can move on to highlighter as we wait. Yeah, we'll move on to highlighter, and then and y'all know what's up. Y'all know I use the Wet n Wild Hustle and Glow highlighter because shmoney, you know, and just ooh, blend that in a little bit with the fingertips. Don't even need a lot. Like, I just use the cap. Whatever payoffs on the cap, that's what I use. Like, I'm gonna put a little bit more on my Cupid's bow. On the tip of the nose. And then the nose bridge. A little bit more. Ew. Should I do the chin? Yeah. I like looking like a glazed donut, yo. Like, I'm a freaking princess. So, I'm a queen. Fuck a princess. I'm a queen. But yeah, that's it for highlighters. Hey guys, I'm back. I went ahead and put on my eyelashes, which are the INV 3D collection in 113. Do not sleep on you guys. It's Beauty Supply eyelashes. They be having some bomb eyelashes, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for some eyelashes. I think these were like $4.99, so don't sleep on them. I also went ahead and put on my eyeliner, which was the Kiss eyeliner. I'm trying to find it, but it's gone. It was the Kiss eyeliner in the color beige, and I also went under and did my mascara underneath the eye with the They're Real mascara from Benefit, I believe. But I just wanted to touch on the subject of my mom, of how I said it earlier kind of made it sound like, well, I feel like it sounded like she was a bad person when she's really not. My mom was a single mother, and for me growing up, things were fine. Like, I had a good childhood. I had a really great childhood. It's just when I got older, like, things got a little bit rougher due to relationships and all that type of stuff, and me and her relationship got strained a little bit because for me, and this is just from my perspective, I don't know my mom's perspective. We talked about it, but I don't know how she'll feel about me talking about how she feel about the situation. But I felt like I didn't receive the love that I should have gotten as a child, but I did, but it was in different ways. Like, to me, the way that I interpret it now as an adult is, it was more of like a material love, and I think that's why I'm spoiled now. Like, if I want something, I usually get it, especially as a kid. Like, my mom always did her best to give me the things that I wanted, and I am very grateful for that, because I usually did get everything that I wanted because I was the only child for 14 years, and then my little sister came along, and now she's getting all the attention and stuff. But I don't know. It was, for me, growing up the way that I did, I felt neglected of love, and me and my mom relationship kind of shifted in that way when things started changing. But that's okay. Like, I still love my mom, and she still loves me. She's more like a best friend now, and all that type of stuff. Like, I just didn't want to paint a picture of my mom being like a bad mom and she never loved me or she abused me or whatever. That wasn't it. I got whipped as a kid, of course. I'm sure like most 90s kids still got their butts whipped, because that was discipline back in the day, and now it was just abuse. So now it's like, I love my mama, and she did everything that she could as a mother to take care of her child, and I do appreciate that. I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for her. So mama, if you're watching this, I do love you. Don't think that I was talking crap about you when I really wasn't, because it was just, I'm explaining my life, and I'm trying to be more open with you guys and let you guys know where I'm coming from and why I am the way that I am now, and why I'm so closed off, and it's really hard for me to talk to anybody, because it was not frowned upon, but it was kind of like, it wasn't talked about. The way that I felt most times growing up wasn't really talked about, because there was bigger things going on, and things that were out of my, not out of my control, but things that had nothing to do with me. So it was like, I couldn't necessarily speak my piece, because, you know, you're a kid and you need to stay in a child's place and all that type of stuff. So whatever, moving on. I don't want to stay on that subject much longer, but I will say that I do love my mother dearly, and she's done everything in her power to keep me as a happy child, and for my sister as well. So all I can do is just love and appreciate my mama for everything that she's done for me, because without her I wouldn't be the person that I am now. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's the truth. Like, I wouldn't have the work ethic that I have now if I didn't grow up seeing my mom work her butt off for the things that she got for herself and for me and all that type of stuff. So that's my mama. Mommy, I love you. I love you. But let's go ahead and put on this lipstick so I can end off this video. It kind of smells like chocolate, but I just put on the lipstick. I want an intense cupid's bow, kind of like a pointed cupid's bow in a way. So yeah, I can't talk and put on lipstick at the same time, so I'm probably gonna fast forward through this. Overdraw just a little bit, just onto that white part of the lip, just so my lips can look a little bit fuller and more plump and sexy. So we're gonna let that dry down a little bit, and then we're gonna go over with the, what color? We're gonna go over with Sheba in the Nubian 2 palette, and we're just gonna tap that onto the lips to give it like a little bit of highlight. But while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna take down my hair and get ready to show y'all the final look. Alright guys, and this is the final look. Like, I'm really happy with her. Like I said, this could be a Christmas look if you want to be vampy. This could be a New Year's look if you're going all out with some grown and sexy, sultry type of look. The lip, I did not do the lip because I wanted to do that last part with you guys. So I'm just going to rub my finger in it and just dab it a little bit, because this is a matte lipstick and I just wanted to have like a little shimmer to it. I don't like the way gloss is. Most of the time I'm not a big fan of gloss unless it's like a nude lip, but I did want it to have like a little bit of sheen to match my hair like Ice Princess. But yeah guys, I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in 2021. This might be my last video until January, so yeah, I'll see you guys next year, and I hope y'all have a happy holidays. But I also want you guys to leave me a Christmas present, which is subscribing to this channel and just leaving a like on this video, and follow me on Instagram. All of my links will be down below in the description bar, and my Instagram name will pop up here on the screen somewhere, either in one of these areas right here. So yeah, if y'all want to know the details on this hair, y'all just make sure y'all check out my last video before this one. It's me installing this wig, and I have all the details for it down in the description box. This is a Amazon wig, guys, believe it or not, and it's synthetic. So yeah, get into it guys. But I love you guys so much, and I hope me opening up in this video is a good thing and not gonna come back and bite me in the butt. But yeah, like I said before, I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video next year. Bye guys.